All right, guys, welcome to this weekly analysis. I hope that you are well, that you've started the week very well, that everything is going fine. I really hope that you're making a progress, guys. Okay, so it is important that you make a progress. Okay, so that you track a progress. Okay, so before we start, I just want to expand a little bit more about what it means to make a progress in trading. Okay, so you have to understand that progress doesn't mean you shouldn't always evaluate and recognize progress as a profit, okay, as a money, as a percentage work, okay. From experience, I can tell you that most of the months or most of the periods where I made the most process and improvement were losing months. Okay, and the reason for that is because, okay, so I've lost like 5, 6, 7 trades in a row. Okay, so what's the pattern of what was the behavior, the continuous behavior pattern which caused these 5, 6, 7 losing trades in a row? Okay, and once I've written that down, okay, this is the problem. Okay, so how can I find the solution? Okay, so as a traders, we have to use our mind, our real logic, okay, without emotional clouds. Okay, we have to see and observe the problem and find the actual solution for it and then apply it. Okay, this is the job of a trader. Okay, so you have to be mentally sharp. Okay, so for that reason, the working on yourself, the meditations, the daily reflections, etc., is very, very important, so that your mind and your emotions are very, very sharp. Okay, so that's it, guys. I just wanted to say about that. Let's just get started on a euro dollar on a weekly time frame. Okay, so for the euro dollar on the weekly time frame, we've got a bullish candle right on this support, and we were talking about that this might occur, okay, on a daily time frame, and we can see a nice ABC pattern here right on a very powerful area. Look at that. Here's the support, guys, broken axis resistance. We have a 36, and also we have some trend line here going on, and we've got a pretty nice candle pattern. So 3 combo traders, everybody who've joined a 3 combo course, try to enter these with the daily trend rider method. This is the add-on you can see on a forum, okay? But you guys know how to enter that, okay? It's a very powerful area. There are 3 combinations in that sweet spot, so wonderful. So if you're curious, guys, if you're new, we here at Forex Traders, we trade with 3 main strategies, with a 3 combo strategy and with a wealthy trader program, okay? And if you would like to join, guys, you're very welcome. The links are down there. But let's move on, guys. I'll try to do this weekly analysis a little bit shorter, okay? So USD yen, let's move on a USD yen. Let's take a look on a weekly. Okay. Hold on, guys. Okay. Okay, we'll have to look at this week, okay? Because it already started, because it's already, the markets are open, yes, for sure. Here's the very strong support, okay? And we trade here at Forex Traders, we trade weekly and daily time frame, okay? And for that reason, I simply wait for the price to reach that support, and that's it. Okay, I'm not interested into any kind of a noise in between. Okay, I just wait for price to hit a very strong weekly and daily structures, and that's it. Okay, from experience, I can tell you this is the most easy and the most profitable way to trade. Okay, this might not be truth for you, but for me, this is the truth. Okay, so you can agree with me, you can disagree with me, but unless you try it, you cannot judge. Okay, this is one of the main ways how I approach. It doesn't matter whether you agree with someone or disagree. The importance is that you understand. You're trying to understand. You're trying to figure out whether it is true or not. But unless you don't try, I mean, you cannot know. You cannot judge, okay? So for me, it works the best that I trade from the strong weekly areas based on a weekly and daily time frame. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on to Euro Yen. Please ignore this candle because the week already started. We've got a doji candle pattern, nothing much. Okay, some retracement, but nothing much. No major movement happened on the euro yen. So let's move on, guys. Okay, Aussie dollar. Aussie dollar, interestingly, very nicely. We're here on a very strong support. Look at that. I mean, still we're in a downtrend. Please understand that we're on a downtrend. But we've got some nice pin bar here going on. Okay, and this might be an opportunity. Still, we are very bearish. Look at these candles, very bearish candles. So I still think that bearish downtrend is not over yet. I still think there's some more potential to the downside. But from this candle pattern, there's some signs that this is okay. This is the support. Buyers and sellers all are recognizing, okay, this might be an area of bullishness, at least for a little bit. Okay, so what I'm looking for from the weekly context point of view, I'm looking for some bullishness. All right, some bullish candle patterns. Okay. Okay, and three combo traders simply wait for, but this is already abundant, but wait for breakout of this resistance and then trade according to the rules. Okay, if this might happen, if the price might break to the upside, because we've got a very nice downtrend on a 1 hourly time frame and nice breakout. Okay, so it's a very good area to go long. Why? Because we have two time frame combination, weekly bullish and 1 hourly bullish. A very powerful setups occur in these two time frame combinations. More about that very specifically in the 3 combo course, guys. Okay. Pound dollar, very bearish week. Price is just continuing to the downside for the pound dollar, looking for price to reach these lows. So I'm just simply observing. I know some of you are in that trade from around this area. Very nice, guys. I'm very glad that in the summer, guys, in the summer, when most traders think, oh, it's the summer, it's vacation, it's low market. No, during the summer the markets are very powerful, very nice. Sometimes we have a consolidation but still active, but sometimes, usually from my experience, there's a lot of trending in the, I mean, at least I make very decent profits during the summer, okay, if I'm honest with you. Okay, and also in the winter. Okay, I mean, for at least for my trading style, that doesn't mean this is a general for all the trading style, but the way I trade, the summers, the spring, and also the winter is very good period for trading. Okay, so just waiting for, I mean, just riding this trade for as long as possible. Okay, so that's it, guys. Okay, that's it. Use this squeeze. We've got a bearish candle right in this support. Very noisy on a weekly time frame. Very noisy. Okay. All right. So price is reaching this support, and on a daily, I mean, we've got some rejections, yes, but on a daily it's not clear. Let's take a look whether there's, okay, on a 4 hourly time frame there was an explosion and consolidation. And for the 3 combo traders, what you can look for is basically breakout of this resistance and setups above the 200 and the resistance. Okay, you know how to trade that. You know how to trade that, guys. All right. So then we have Aussie New Zealand weekly time frame. Oh, Aussie New Zealand created a very powerful candle pattern. Okay, nicely breaking. We'll take that. We'll take a look on a daily time frame. What I like is that price reached these lows. Look at that. Price just reached these lows here for like 10 pips and then rejected. Let's take a look at the daily trend line. Okay, look at that daily trend line. A very nice candle breakout. Looking for good for going long. Okay. Okay. Let's take a look on a monthly. Okay, monthly doesn't show much, but on a weekly time frame, and the 36 is not respected, so it's not highly relevant. It's not acting highly as a resistance. Sorry, guys. It's very late here. It's almost midnight. Okay, yeah. So weekly traders and even the 3 combo traders, very good area to go long for, aiming for this. So it's like it's like less than 1 to 1. Okay, so it's not ideal. So entering on the lower time frames would be an ideal. Okay, but very nice candle pattern. CAD yen continue to the downside, still some rejections of the buyers. On the daily, what I'm mostly interested about is price waiting for retracement, then some downtrend. I would like to see a downtrend movement. Okay, downtrend movement. Okay, like here, downtrend, very nice downtrend. Okay, very obvious, respecting the EMAs. Okay, this is what I'm looking for. New Zealand CAD, we've got a very nice, we've got a bearish candle pattern. Let's take a look on a daily. I'm really looking for this support. Okay, I'm really looking for price to reach that support, but there's some room to that. So let's take a look how we can join into that movement. Okay, on the daily time frame, nothing much, because the price is really moving on. I know some of us were entering here, no, not here, and we were stopped out because of this daily 1 2 3, but here was a nice retest. Okay, but I'm not sure. Let me know, guys, in the comments down if some of you have entered on a lower time frames in this area. Three commentators, let me know if you've entered this on a 1 or a time frame. I'm really not sure, but this was a July trade. Okay, but on a 4-hourly time frame, what I'm seeing here is very noisy. I really don't like this. This is not a trend. This is not consolidation. It's a pure mess. So I'm staying out of it. Okay, I'm staying out of it. Okay, and one of the things I always repeat, I think in each weekly analysis I've repeated, that as a profitable professional trader, doesn't mean if you're full-time or part-time, you have to know when to step out, or in other words, you have to know when you shouldn't trade. This is very, very, very important. It is the same, it is equally important that you know when to trade, and it is equally important that you know when not to trade. Okay, so if you haven't done that yet, you have to take a paper and a pen, and you write the rules when you have to enter, and you have to define also right when I shouldn't enter. Okay, so if the market is unclear, okay, and don't complicate. Okay, if the market is unclear, if you're a trend trader, if you're trading simply the swings on following the trend, and if you see that and that, boom, 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 and if you say, oh, this is a swing high, no, this is not a swing high, this is not a quality swing high. You should look for the quality setups. You should determine your setup by the quality. Okay, and we talk a lot about that in the 3 combo strategy course, and also in the Wealthy Trader program. Okay, but if you're not sure, guys, if you're interested into like mastering the price action, if you really want to become a highly skilled technical trader, okay, price action trader, swing trader, okay, if this is something you're looking for, the 3 combo course is available at a very affordable price, and we talk very about the fundamentals, and then we gradually move into advanced ways how to really master the price action, okay, on a swing trading, like weekly, daily, 4-hourly, and 1-hourly time frame. So we talk a lot about the quality of the setup. Okay, even if you have a setup, a highly profitable setup, which we trade in the 3 combo strategy, one setup which is highly profitable, you have to understand and you have to know what makes the setup quality, very high quality setup, when the setup is average in quality, and when the setup is poor in quality, or it's bad setup. Okay, so we clearly define it in the course, and that makes or breaks the trader. Okay, even if you have a very profitable setup, you have to understand its quality. And what's the quality, we talk really in details in the course. Okay, and that makes or breaks a swing traders, and traders are not aware of that. Okay, so let's move on, guys. Okay, let's move on. Okay, so on a New Zealand CAD, I'm simply waiting. We're simply waiting because there's unclear market, there's unclear price action, and that's it. Okay, let's move on the Pound New Zealand. Pound New Zealand. Okay, a very bullish week. Reach this area. Look at that support. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Look at that. Boom. It touched almost by the pip, like 10 pips. Okay, and 200 here. Very nice rejection. So what can we do with that? On a weekly, I would not see anything. I don't see anything. On a daily, Also, I see the huge rejection, but I cannot help with that, okay? On a 4-hourly time frame, also it's very noisy, if I'm honest with you guys, okay? So what I'm seeing here is a nice respect of the 200 here, 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 and here as well. But here was now broken, but price is still continuing to the downside. So what's that? Is that a change of the trend? I don't think so. Okay, and even if it is, it's not a high quality trend change. And we talk about the different types of trends and its quality in the course, in the 3-combo course as well. Okay, so for the sake of time, I'll not go much deeper into that, but it's pure math here. So we're waiting. 3-combo traders simply stay wait out with the pound New Zealand for right now. Okay. New Zealand Swiss, a very bearish week. The weekly setup confirmed, very good. If some of you guys entered in this area, let me know, guys. Let me know, and congratulations for that. Very powerful areas for entering here. If you are in that, just ride, guys. Just ride. Just enjoy that. Okay. So this might be a support here. Okay. This might be this is the support. Excuse me, I just changed the fields in my mind. This is the support, and wait for the take profit. Wait for the take profit. The take profit should be right here. Okay, the take profit should be here, and try to slowly. If you're afraid, for anybody, for 3-combo traders, if you're feeling afraid of that explosive movement, look at that. Because sooner or later price might retrace heavily, and you don't want that profits, okay, to return back. It's hard to see that. I know, I understand you. You don't want to give profits back. If you're in that trade, try to hedge like 1/3 or 1/2 of the trade. Okay, so for example, when the price will reach this double bottom here, this is more advanced, but I want to let you know that 3-combo traders. So if the price reaches support, and if you see some potential of a bullishness, like you see price is turning upwards, enter portion of that. For example, if you have entered one lot here selling, okay, try to like 0.3 or 0.5 lot, enter it buy, and then wait for price to retrace a little bit and then close it. So you hedge, you mill the markets down into the upside. Okay, to the upside and to the downside. And this is guys how you make profits. Okay, a lot of profits, even if you're a swing trader trading daily and weekly time frame. Okay, because you enter a strong trade with the trend, and then you see some rejection, and then you go opposite, and then you make a profit. Okay, and when you see the opposite, that price may continue to downside, you simply close it buy trade, and you don't have to use stop loss. This is the beauty. You don't have to use stop loss here, because you enter this bullish trend against this bearish trend with a smaller amount. So no matter what happens, if the price move up or down, you're still in a profit. You're still making a profit. You actually lock in a profit. And this is the beauty of swing trading, guys. Okay, and we talk about that specifically in the 3-combo course. Okay, it's very important that you understand that. New Zealand yen also riding like New Zealand Swiss, pretty much the same story. Just right, guys. Here's some support. Look at that, some support, but don't get overwhelmed by that. The trend is bearish on a weekly, so wonderful. Nicely respecting 36, very good. So just ride that. New Zealand dollar. We've got a rejection week like a doji. Here's the support. Here's the strong support. So I'm curious of what's going on. Okay, so let's move on lower time frames. On a daily time frame, there's a pretty messy. I really don't like these candles, okay, at all. So let's take a look on a 4-hourly time frame. We've got a nice, no, it's not a nice, but it is a trend line. Okay, so it's a trend line here. It's a trend line here, and the 3-combo traders simply wait for the breakout of that and then trade according to the rules, okay, to aim these highs. Okay, all right. So that's it for the New Zealand dollar. Nothing much. There's nothing much from the price action point of view. Okay, guys, you shouldn't be disappointed if there's like for the 80-90% of the pairs there's nothing going on. This is part of the trading. This is part of the swing trading. And you have to be grateful that there's not so much activity, because you have a job, you have family, you have obligations. imagine that like out of 25 pairs, that there would be like 15 pairs going on. There would be some action, you would have to make action, and according to your rules, so and so on. You would be freaked out. You would have a lot of pressure. So be grateful, guys, that you have like 2-3 active trades, and there's some few days that there's no trade, or 1-2 weeks there's no trade. Okay, you have to be okay with that. Okay, you have to be okay with that. Try to focus your energy and your goals and your focus somewhere else. Okay, when you join a 3 combo, when you master and study the course, then you start applying it. It takes like 5, 15, 20 minutes per day. Okay, it's not hard working. Okay, most traders are scalpers and day traders because they think they can only make money if they work hard and they monitor the charts and on the phone, and when they're with friends they talk about charts. No, it's not like that. Trading's not like that. Okay, when you know what you're doing, when you realize, okay, maybe weekly and daily time frame are really like a relief, like, oh, okay, then you know, okay, even if someone is not like super profitable, it's still okay. I haven't spent much of my time for trading, and still I made a little profit, and that's it. This is the charm. We're actually investors, guys, okay? But the over-identification and the deep desire of people around the world to become a trader, it's a thought form, which is, okay, I'll go a little bit deeper into that because I'm actually an energy healer. So the desire to become a trader is basically a thought form and an emotion, a mold of emotions in your astral body, in your subtle bodies, which is influencing your energetic chakras, which are, predominantly the solar plexus chakra. And this thought form and the emotion of desire to be a trader, the glamour, it's called the glamour. Okay, this is why the whole industry is so powerful, and the whole advertising industry, because they're acting on that. They're shaping your astral body, which is like a coat over your energetic center, solar plexus, which is inhaling and sucking the energy out of the environment, but out of the astral body, but because your astral body is so clouded with a desire to become a trader from ego point of a perspective, it is molding your perception. It is influencing your behavior. This is why traders lost so much money, because they're influenced by the unwholesome, and I cannot say negative, but the thought forms and the emotions which are not supporting. They are fed by that. Okay, and this is when the impulsive decisions are made, etc., etc. And this is why you have to work on yourself. This is why you have to meditate. This is why you have to connect with yourself, because when you do that, you're basically disconnecting and detaching from the collective glamour thought forms. Okay, I know it's very deep what I'm talking right now, but it's much more than that. And in the Wealthy Trader program, guys, okay, this is the more advanced course. In the Wealthy Trader program, we talk a lot about that, okay? A lot about the cause of your behavior, how to overcome that, okay? I'm actually giving you, in the Wealthy Trader program, you get the actual step-by-step how to overcome these obstacles. So how you actually remove the shackles and the chains out of these forms and influences from the outside and from your within yourself, which then, when you remove them, help you become very successful and wealthy trader. Okay, but you have to apply this. Okay, the theory is not enough. You have to apply it. So I know I went very deep into that, but let's continue, guys. Okay, so Aussie Swiss. So guys, you'll see the trading, to become a really wealthy trader, you have to combine both. You have to combine the mindset, the psychology, the energetic field or spiritual field, however you want to call it. But this subtle world, which is within yourself, how you think, how you behave, what's your patterns, with the technicals. Okay, I know I might be overwhelming you right now, but it is very important. I want that traders understand both of these aspects. Okay, both of these aspects. Technical trading is powerful. It's very straightforward. At least I make it very clear and concise and very simple to trade. But you also have to have this mindset part. And in the Wealthy Trader program, we focus really on both of that. In the 3 combo strategy, we mostly focus on the technical parts, really understanding the behavior behind the price action. But in the Wealthy Trader program, we focus also on you, like as a trader, how to reshape and remodify your life, yourself, to really be a wealthy and successful trader, okay? So on an Aussie Swiss, what I'm seeing here, let's move on, guys. On an Aussie Swiss, I'm seeing a price action reaching the support, okay? And on a daily time frame, there's some, look at that pin bar, okay? So there's some also bearishness, higher high. This candle created a higher high and a higher close, okay? So this is some sign of a bullishness, but what I don't like is this, look at that strong bearish candles. That means there's still a lot of sellers going on. So what I'm looking for is at least some confirmation for price to create somewhere bottom or exhaustion wave, and then to move on and to make a new highs, okay? And look at that, the 36 here is still respected. It was respected here, not here so much, but here as well. So what we 3 combo traders are looking for is some sort of a trend line which has to be broken in order to go long. I would not go short right now because we're too low, okay? We're too low, okay? We don't want to sell on low, okay? But if you're an aggressive 4-hourly time frame trader, this can be an entry, aggressive, very aggressive entry to short, okay, to look for these lows. But I would not advise that, okay? Aussie cat, a doji candle, please ignore this one. The doji candle, pretty low, very low, okay? No support. So we're in the middle of nowhere. So also the price action is unclear. This is explosive movements and consolidation, so not a clear price action. Let's move on. Aussie yen, guys, continuing to the downside, some rejection on a weekly time frame, rejection. Okay, it's pretty much the same as the Aussie Swiss. They're very highly correlated. It's still noise, okay? So we'll move on, nothing fancy, okay? CAD Swiss, very noisy on a weekly time frame, like for the year and a half or for like few years since 2015, okay? So the easiest way, guys, don't complicate, don't try to, I know back in the days when the more complicated the chart was, the better it was for me. I liked it. The more complicated it was, the more I wanted to find a setup, okay? And after some time, I've realized, okay, there's no sense in doing that, okay? Why for the sake I would do that, okay? I have to see the first thing from a technical point of view is that we have to identify the clear price action. What's clear? What makes sense to it? Is that making sense to us? I mean, at least for me, it doesn't, okay? So even if you have a noisy chart like like we have here, our job as a trader is to make it clear. So how we do that? We go on a higher time frame and we mark the most obvious structures, and where they are, it's right here, okay? It's a zone, okay? Or even if you want to more precise, the last zone. So trading supply and demand zone. Okay, so simply what I'm waiting is price to reach that, and that's it, okay? And that's it. You make unclear chart clear. This is the art, okay? It's not the science. This is not the science. This is an art. That you go beyond your desires to make profit. That you go beyond the desire of a chart which is pulling you, and you make it, you detach from it. You detach from that. You're not these charts. You're not these. You're not price action. You're much more. You're a being. And you are using the charts to advance and enhance your life, for your family, and you'll use that money for the good, okay? When you have very clear in your mind why you're trading, etc., and I'm going very deep right now, but we talk about that in the Wealthy Trader program. But when you can detach and observe the charts very objectively, like, okay, I'm not these charts, okay, let's see what's the opportunity. You can make the chart, unclear chart, very clear, okay? And this is the art. This is why we have to work on ourselves. In the Wealthy program, we go after that, okay? So I'm simply waiting for this price to reach that, and I'll accord according to that, okay? To look for some bullish candle pattern, then go on a lower time frame, 3 combo traders trading the setups, okay? Swiss yen. So we've got a nice entry here, and simply price is continuing to the downside. It takes a while, guys. It takes a while, okay? But gradually we're getting down there, okay? So for anybody who have an entry here, the stop loss here, move it down, okay? Try to trail it if you don't feel okay with it, but if you feel it, just leave it as it is. And the take profits are around this area. And for the wealthy trader program, try to find a setup in this area. You know where to put and where you're drawing our tools. Okay, that's it. Euro Aussie, are we still here? Yes. Oh, we're already 30 minutes. Let's try to make that under 40, guys. Okay. Rejection candle on a weekly time frame, very nice pin bar on a daily time frame, but still a lot of bullish power. Okay, I really don't like that. And look at that, here's still some trend line going on, not the best, but at least the 36 is retested. But this is probably one early setup, guys. Yes, even lower. These are the setups on the lower time frames. Okay. 3 combo traders, if you're day trading, you should be in that. I mean, you should. Excuse me, pardon for the words. You could be in that trade. Okay. It's a 15-minute setup. Okay. So also, when you join to a 3 combo course, you get unlimited access to the forum, to the community where we talk about the trades. And if you have any questions, you get my mentoring. And you also get access to like 70+ weekly analysis like this one, so you can learn a lot, okay? There's a lot of insights into it, okay? But I also share how to day trade with the 3 combo strategy. So for example, if you say, okay, maybe I'm not into swing trading, but I would like to trade on a 15-minute or 30 or 5-minute time frame, I also show you how to go from the weekly to the 5-minute and how you can actually enter a very, very, very precise trades, which can actually turn from a day trade from a 5-minute time frame. You can write and make it into a swing trade, managing on a daily time frame. They're not happening like each day, but I mean like writing from the 5-minute to a daily, like a very long, okay? But they happen, and they're very, very powerful. They're very, very powerful, okay? The why? Because for example, if you have a 20-25 pip stop loss on a 5-minute time frame using 3 combo, and if you trail one portion of this trade like for 200, 300, 400, 500 pips, you can make a lot of profits, okay? You can make a lot of profits, okay? And this is why you can be easily profitable with 30% win ratio. Okay, because the risk reward is so huge, especially if you're day trading with the 3 combo strategy. Of course, if the time is allowing you, okay? Please understand that, okay? Don't go blindly into day trading, okay? Eurocat. Oh, Eurocat tested this support, okay, very nicely. I mean resistance, excuse me. We're waiting for this area to be tested for quite some time, like since the July, okay? Price finally reached it. Touch the 200 and some support. Look at that support here, boom, acting as a resistance, and is now rejected. Okay, now rejected, and from a daily point of view, it's hard to enter that because it's lower time frame movement. Okay, even 4 hourly, look at that, it's not respecting any kind of a EMA. They're not clear swings, but on a 1 hourly time frame, we're getting the nice trend, so we trade on that. But on 1 hourly time frame, to be honest with you, this is pure noise. Okay, so 3 combo traders, what I would suggest is that you wait for break of that support. Look at that support, break of this 200, and then retracement, and then you see what will happen. This could be a very powerful trade if it will happen, especially because we're supported by the daily and the weekly. So try to trade time frame alignment, guys. Time frame alignments. Okay. Euro Swiss, just a bearish week, small week, nothing major. Price continued to following these daily setups. Congratulations for everybody who is here from up here. Just trail that, guys. Move the stop loss here and ride the trend. Okay, there's no opportunities for re-entering. Euro Pound, breaking through that, guys. Breaking through that resistance very strongly, probably caused by the news. or any fundamental announcements. I mean, if you would say let's go long, I would highly suggest no, because we're very high. Price might easily drop. If it rises fast, guys, you have to understand, if it rises fast, it can drop fast as well. So the breakouts in such a manner are not advisable. Okay, so what I'm interested about is price firstly making an impulse like and then retracement, and then when the price is calmed down, then entering to a long and continuing to ride this trend. Okay, guys, if you have any questions otherwise, like how to, I mean, if you have any questions related to trading, and if you'd like me to include some of the analysis or some of the pairs, if you have questions, let me know in the email at info@fortunetraders.com, okay, or reach me through the Facebook or in the comments as well. Okay, I'm really willing to help you guys, because it's been enough, guys. It's been enough of retail traders losing consistently. Okay, it's been enough. Okay, and for that sake, I have dropped the course of the 3 combo strategy from 642 euros to like 97 euros, guys. It's highly affordable and you get tons of valuable. And the reason why the price is so low, not because it's unvaluable, it's highly valuable. The reason for that is because I truly have enough of your emails, guys, and your messages. Oh, I've blown the second account. Oh, I'm quitting. No, guys, I want you to be profitable consistently, not making like super tons of riches, not driving Lamborghinis or no. I just want that you have a strong, solid family life, financially stable, that you're healthy, and the trading is like pouring and giving you regular income to your family. Okay, and hopefully that you'll do some projects and something else for the higher and better good of your community. Okay, this is the intention of swing trading. This is my intention why the courses are available. You can believe me or not, guys. You can believe me or not. Really, it's up to you. But this is my intention, and the response has been wonderful. Okay, Pound Aussie. Let's move on to Pound Aussie on a weekly time frame. Just a strong. Okay, let's just delete that. This is from the other pair. We've got a nice rejection, guys. Look at that. If you were able to catch this pin bar on this strong support, broken, become resistance 200, this could be a trade. Okay, I mean, if you're trading sort of advanced, we're not talking about that in the 3 combo, guys, how to enter in a little bit different manner, but this could be a trade. Okay, this could be a trade. And for the 3 combo traders, there was a 1 hourly setup right here. Okay, hard to enter because there was no defined sweet spot. What sweet spot we really defined it into the course, but yeah, there was no way to enter that. Okay, and we have to accept that, guys. We really have to accept that. No judgment over ourselves. This was one of the things I was judging myself because I missed the trade. No, this has to go. This has to go. Really, guys, it's not serving you. You have to leave it. Send it into the light. Send it into the sun. Send it somewhere else. This is not you. You don't need it. Okay, let it go. If you've missed a trade, if you're missing a lot of trades, you have to accept that. You have to not accept that you're missing. You have to accept that you're missing, but you shouldn't judge yourself. It's a very, very different, because you accept once, if you accept, okay, I am missing a lot of trades. If you accept that, then you can react. Then you can say, okay, so what can I do? But if you are saying, okay, I'm missing a lot of trades, and you're saying that with anger, with self-judgment, you cannot improve. You cannot clearly see through the problem and find a solution. Very important. It may sound very like counterintuitive or like fluffy, but it's very important. And in the Wealthy Trader program, we really go through these details, guys. Okay? So I would highly recommend, if you're really, really serious about trading, if you would like to get the mindset point of view, and if you'd like to get the strategy, okay, the profitable strategy, the Wealthy Trader program should be really your option. I mean, is highly recommended. Okay. So Pound Aussie. Let's move on. Pound CAD. Pound CAD reached this support. Okay, we're on a weekly time frame. Pound CAD reached this support. Still bearishness is in front of us. I mean, we're still seeing a bearishness. Okay, so for anybody who has joined to this trend from here, keep it, keep it, keep it, keep it, keep it. Put the stop loss above this swing high, and that's it. Keep it, keep it, keep it. And if you'll see some bullish candle patterns here, hatch. Don't close, hatch, or close some portion if your broker is allowing to. But hatch, go. If you see bullish candle pattern here, if you're selling it from up here, for example, you see bullish candle pattern on a support, hatch. If you have entered one lot here, hatch one lot buy here. Milk the market like for like 100 pips. Not, it doesn't have to be whole movement, just a few pips. You make tons of profits. One lot, 1 pips, boom, a lots of profit. Okay, you must say, okay, but I have like $2,000 account. Yes, you'll come to there. You'll come to there entering one lot trades. Okay, making, especially sometimes I mean it's powerful. Okay, when you get to one lot trading, it becomes very, very powerful, guys. Okay, you just have to stick to that. I mean, stick with it and be patient to get to one lot. And one of the things, okay, it's very hard to get to one lot trading with a few $1,000s account. But if you have a job, if you have some savings, instead of saving in, investing in somewhere else, invest it into your account. Okay, slowly add up to your account. Like each 3 months, add up like $500 or $1,000. Okay, and you make profit and you add up to your account, and slowly and slowly and slowly, and for the sake of like 2, 3, 4 years, you have like 15, 20,000, 30,000 accounts, and you can trade with one lot. And then, okay, you know how much. Okay, for example, one lot is one pip is $100. Okay, and then you make it. There's a lot of profit. Okay. Pound Swiss. Just pushing, guys. Pound Swiss is just pushing, so stay in it, okay? Just stay in it. Nothing much. I mean, it's just pushing. There's no entry, okay? There's no entry, okay? There's no entry even on the lower time frames. 3 combo traders, just stay out of it. Pound yen, approaching a very strong area, but still a lot of bearishness. A lot of bearishness. Okay, so firstly wait for the context to get more bullish, to get some exhaustion, okay, and then enter. With the 3 combo traders, wait for the breakout of the 4-hourly or even 1-hourly time frame trend line, okay, like this one. Like this one. Wait for this breakout and then enter. Okay, so that's it, guys. Are we below 40 minutes? Let me take a look. Oh, we are above 40 minutes. Okay, so that's it, guys. If you have any questions, always let me know. Reach me at info@4swingtraders. If you have any questions about 3 combo strategy or the Wealthy Trader program, there are links below. Have in mind that this is, it depends what's the price you'll see, but you might see the discounted price. If not, you can reach me out. Let me know what's your story. I'll do my best to help you out to make it affordable for you. But the prices are there, the courses are there. It's really just up to you whether you want to improve it or not. Okay, so that's it, guys. I wish you all the best. May you have the successful trading week, and until then, I wish you all the best. Take care. Bye bye.